Shazran sir is the most popular science lecturer in the country. He is the member of All Island Lectures Association, having tutored the highest number of students for the past 9 years in English medium. His ardent passion for teaching has made him who he is today. Indeed, the trust is gained from not only being a teacher, but also a mentor, a felicitator, a motivator, and a guide for all students who are in need to perform better. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome on stage the founder of Virtual Science, Mr. Shazran sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. The chief guest, the guest of honors, and the O-Level Plus crew, our members, Mr. Rizlan, and my friend Mr. Rihab, parents and my dear friends, and especially my dear students. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm happy to see all of you all in such a grand event because, due to this pandemic period, there was many issues with handling some physical events. So this is one of the major event after Corona, I think we have planned for our students, especially the awarding one of the major important student category who face loads of issues. I mean, during the pandemic, I think almost most of our students who are here, if I'm not wrong, all 2 years they were at home and they were working with online. But still you can see what kind of, achievements they have gained. Most of them, you can see everyone who has got 9 A's, and there are many awards that we have arranged for them in this event. And you can just go ahead throughout the event. When you just go ahead, you will see what kind of achievements our kids they have done. And first of all, actually, if we just talk about this O-Level Plus, this became a viral word during, Corona period, isn't it? Like everywhere it went down, education-wise, schools wahala, ne? Schools wahala tibba, etakota lamainta hari stress. We never expected that it will long last for 2 years. Approximately 2 years, children, they were at home, they were fully stressed, right? They didn't know what to do. Education was completely down. So then actually, I can remember myself, Rizlan and Rihab. We kept on, having discussion because we three actually, we felt that we are expert in 3 different paths. I mean, one, he will give some other ideas. Even Rihab is some other fields. So overall, we had a conversation. I can remember, so the conversation was at Rizlan's place. අපි හැම වෙලේම පොඩ රිස්ලාන් ගෙදර ඔය වගේ එක එක තැන්වල හම්බ වෙනවා. හම්බුනාම ගොඩාක් වෙලාවට කතා කරන්නේ මොකද්ද අපි ළමයිට කරන්නේ? What are we going to do for them? Because to be honest, once this corona pandemic came into the account, the only thing and the only concern was how we going to keep those students in track. That was the issue. Because children were not into the studies, they got more. Now even that impact is there yet. They were into the, social media, that and this. It was so difficult for us to tolerate. And they were not in a mood to study. That was another issue. Then, gradually, parents started speaking to us. Sir, මොකද කරන්නේ sir මේ පොතක් ගන්නෙත් නෑ ළමයා. Online කියලා classes වල වෙනවා කියලා මේ online වැඩ කරන්නෙත් නෑ sir. They never refer to the what you call notes or whatever you all provide. So that kind of issues they came up with, and it was a big challenge for us. How are we gonna continue our normal routing now? If it comes to educational field, we give some materials to them, we hand over the tutors for them. So those kind of things are there. But all those issues came into the account at that moment. We were thinking what we can do for this. And we felt that the best option should be, we should unite together and then we have to do something for them. then itself, actually, I can remember the day, during October, they're during that conversation. So we had a plan, yes, okay, we have 3 different subjects, we'll work together, we'll make something better with whatever the talents we have. We'll focus on this and make our students to be more interested with our academy-wise, plus, they are they have gone with some other, the interest have completely gone out related with education. So then what happened was, we decided, okay, we'll do like this. Then Rizlan and Rihab, they were saying, okay, we'll do like this. In addition to studies, parallelly, we'll do something parallelly, simultaneous way, will make it more interested for them and will keep them within the track. So then only actually this O-level plus trifecta came into the role. We decided, okay, normally a student's main 2 years will be their O-level period, if I'm not wrong. Now these kids actually, they have lost that completely. Isn't it? Right? So you were doing, actually, I think 2020, isn't it? 2020, March 13th, there the corona started. I think then you were in grade 10, if I'm not wrong, isn't it? Right? You all were in grade 10. And then these kids actually, those kids, they were keeping on, they were saying, sir, we miss our physical classes. What can we do for that? Isn't it? Right? Podi break corona wala enakota taggala message akena, sir, can't we start physical? Can't we start physical? In that way, they kept on talking to us. Parents also. Then finally, we decided this O-level trifecta, O-level plus trifecta, which was consisting of many events, what do you call, speech, and then quizzes we had, and it was done in a extraordinary way. And for that, we plan to felicitate all our students today with massive award. Yesterday, actually, myself and Rizlan, we went to collect the awards. And I was thinking, apita meme hambunna naha kiyala. Ne, apitවත් මෙහෙම හම්බුන්නේ නැහැ. මම රිස්ලාන්ට ගිහින් ආවා. රිස්ලාන් අපි කරපු දේවල් හැටියට ඒකට awards පිරලා තියා අපි ගෙදරනේ මේ වගේ දේවල් දෙන්න කියලා. So felicitating our students always now. Always, when it comes to private tuitions and all, they have a bad impression about it. සමහරවිට කියන්නේ tuition කඩකාරයා. This should be changed. Always what I try to say is, what we do, what kind of sacrifice we do, that I know, my family knows, God knows. How much of sacrifices I have done. එක පැත්තකින් හොඳයි wife දැන් අවුරුදු 7ක් ඉන්නවා බැදලා. ඉතින් අර වැඩේ තියෙන, it's not easy, to tolerate student. If I can remember, my small one is there. The day he gave birth, I can remember. 3 o'clock I had a class. 2:30 the delivery was done. 3 o'clock I was in the class. After I think he was in ICU, I think for 5 or 6 days. That kind of sacrifices, we can step by step, we can say, this kind of things we have done. But the only thing everyone sees, what these fellows are nicely earning. But what I have felt is, than earning, we have earned a huge number of students' love. That we felt, the way they speak, the way they handle with us. Most of those kids actually we see today. Now when I'm asking, you're Shazran? No, some children, I was like, Henley. Yes, familiar names. We continuously saw them only in online. But still the bond was there. So that's what we made this arrangement. We planned this to be done. And I don't want to drag too much of things to be here, because there are lots of events and very interesting events are there to be continued. And the most important thing I just wanted to give my kids, Pute, the only thing is, we always love you all. We always will be with you all. We have done everything on behalf of the love that we have kept on you. We never thought about money. You know that, isn't it? So during the corona period, many children, they had many financial issues. I personally call my students if they didn't attend these classes. I can just ignore, but I didn't do it. Whenever a child get absent to the class, next moment he will get the call asking, What is the issue? Why didn't you join the class? No, sir, father couldn't pay the fees payment, so this is the issue. So what can we do, sir? But they don't worry about that. I can show you the number of pendings that we have during the corona period. That's what we say. Only focus is your Pute, your future. If we can teach you, and if you can go to a certain higher level, and if you one day just come and talk to me or talk to us, okay, sir, this is what you all have done. See your products, how we are now. That would be the only happiness Pute, that we gain from you all. Please be kind enough to do it. Your money is not valuable for us than that. Isn't it? Right? So have a focus on it. Be honest to yourself always. I have told you during my classes, I always advise you. We don't crack jokes, unwanted jokes or whatever during our classes. The only thing what we do is we keep on talking to you all about your future, what you should do for your future, what are the investments. I have told you. Some certain events will be there today. So what kind of things I have told you, you all know it, isn't it? So in which way you have to invest for them. Education, I have told you, it's a hidden jewelry for y'all. අද අපිට පුළුවන් නේද? ලක්ෂ ගණන් වටින රත්තරන් මාල 100ක් දාලා ගියත් වැඩක් නැහැ. ඒ මනුස්සයාගේ এডুকেෂන් එක යට ලස්සනක් දෙනවා. It makes them smart. This is only hidden jewelry you got, not the medal. The day that result came, actually, you can understand, like, you know, within 1 month, I think we didn't have 1 month even, actually. Results were released 25th of November. Now today it's 22nd of December. How much of hard work we might have done. Just imagine how to gather the students and making an event together. Because they are not in touch with us. One from Kandy, one from Jaffna, now Poonkulil, I think she's from Jaffna. Really appreciating some students who are from long distance, still they value, not only that, even Kandy, all island. There were a huge number of students actually who came here. So I really appreciate your attendance here again and again, Pute. And keep on being with O-Level Plus. If anything, just talk to us anyway, because, you know, we will help you all as much as possible that we can. And especially, as I told you during my class, I have told you this, be honest in whatever you do. Are you studying? Now, sometimes, you know, during your, O-level period, sometimes, you know, you used to say your parents, Mama, today I'm going to study for 5 hours. Only you know how long you studied. So just, you're saying your parents, yeah, Mama, I have studied 5 hours, but you're trying to get good credits from your parents. But you have just spent only for half an hour for studies. You have done something else. When mother is there, phone right? Time waste karpa. But again and again, I'm telling you that's one. When parents used to ask, Sir, I don't know what to do. My son is not studying. What can I do for this? What I used to say is, I can't help. The only thing what you can do is make your child a honest child. Be honest. Always try to be honest to yourself and think, yes, I'm doing here, I'm doing my studies. This is an advice actually I'm giving you all, right? Yeah, I'm doing my studies. I did for 1 hour, fine. So keep it up. Do your best for your future and keep in your pathway. For an example, now, you know, your path, you decide. Now, recently, some calls that I got from students and parents. Sir, are you really willing to do science, sir? My father, mother, they don't allow. What can I do for this? But I really love to do it. What is your results, Pute? I got 8A. I got 8A. Then who made you disappointed? Who actually demotivated you? So in our family, all the decisions are taken by my uncle. All the decisions are taken by my uncle. What is your uncle's educational qualifications? Utter pass. This is your turnout. If you are really capable, capture, you know, you decide, you sit out in a place and think where you are perfect. And focus on it. Do your maximum and get the maximum benefit of your A levels, and keep on studying. And actually, I wish all of y'all for a better future and a successful career. Thanks a lot, children.
Thank you very much, sir, for those motivating words and for all what you have done for us. You have and will always be an inspiration for all the students.